Hello, I'm Shane Parham, and welcome to this video presented by Wild Clover Farms. For over 20 years now, we've been producing South African boar goats. We are currently producing the dappled variety of this animal. All of our animals are registered with the American Boar Goat Association. I can't think of any other animal I'd love to farm more than these goats. Each week, my children and I perform what we call as a maintenance day, whereby we go through and check the health and wellness of every animal on our farm. This just happens to be one of those days. We make quite the investments here at Wild Clover Farms in our breeding stock. I have been blessed by way of my children sharing the same passion as I do for this farm and these animals. This farm of ours is a family endeavor, one where my children also manage their own herds. My daughter's basset hound is about to get checked by a goat. Fortunately, he responds properly. The next scene focuses on the way we use the Movavi method to determine whether or not our goats are parasitic. This particular goat shows signs that she is good and not parasitic, so we move on to the next.
Bailey.
My youngest daughter, shown here in the yellow shirt, which by the way is my shirt, suffers from broken give-a-damn syndrome. But it's okay, we still love her all the same. If one of our goats does show signs of being parasitic, we use Cydectin applied orally to combat this effect. We give these animals quite a bit of care and attention, not to mention that my feed bill is more than my mortgage payment each month. Nevertheless, this farm is still our passion, and we do manage to make money every once in a while. I do know, however, it wouldn't be such an enjoyable feat if it wasn't a concerted effort by all my children. If you find yourself a bit squeamish, you might want to fast forward through these next scenes. They contain pretty graphic images of birth. This is what it's all about to us, bringing in a new generation with better genetics than the one before. From the moment of their birth, my daughters began working with these animals. These animals actually are easily trainable and adaptable to humans. Most of our customers would prefer that their animal be tame and easy to work with. And this process begins at birth. The majority of the time, one of my daughters is always on hand once one of these animals give birth. We keep good records of breeding and gestation periods, which lets us know within a couple of days of when a goat's going to give birth, under normal circumstances. More often than not, these goats don't need our assistance while giving birth. But being who we are, we provide it anyway. The most critical thing that we look for at birth is obstructed airways. As you can see, my daughter Bailey is assisting this baby, also known as a kid, by removing the mucus and any other obstructions that could hinder the baby's breathing. Once Bailey is satisfied that the baby is breathing fine, she'll let the mother continue to clean it on her own. The next step in the process is cleaning the baby's umbilical cord and applying a heavy coat of iodine just for sterilization purposes. It is also during this time we'll try to fix any collapsed or folded ears, using various methods to do so. Here you see my daughter Lainey inspecting this little one's ears. We keep our mothers and babies isolated in a stall for a period of about 24 hours, just for the purpose of bonding. Afterwards, the doe and her kids will be released into our nursing enclosure. Once in the nursing enclosure, this is where the real fun begins. This is also where we begin to train these goats and get them adapted to human activity. It is during this time that some of these kids start developing unique personalities and can also become quite puppy-like. I hope you've enjoyed this video showing our day-to-day activities here at Wild Clover Farms. I also hope that you subscribe and join us again for future videos. And now, a word from our village idiots.
Hi y'all, this is Cody.
And this Ricky.
At Wild Clover Farms, we're going to show y'all how to wash a truck.
F-250.